Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm generally not the type of person to stick my face on YouTube or anything like that because it's just plain scary. Comment below if you don't think so. Comment more if you do think so. But I am going to record this changing of my oil on my 2023 Grom after almost 4,000 miles. I guess I could wait another 50 miles to actually do this, but I'm going to do it now just because I'm looking for something to do. I was actually blinded last Wednesday night by a Veterans Administration doctor, and I got most of my vision back, and I figured I got to do something to get something done, or I'm going to feel that my whole weekend plus my one day was wasted. So the first thing I'm supposed to do is start the bike and let it run for about 3 minutes. So let's do that. Alright, it's in second gear right now. We don't want it to spin the wheels. I'm going to come around here. Get down into neutral. Alright. Alright, 3 minutes starting now. Oh, as you can see, I got my oil pan, my brand new oil pan. It's already set up underneath the bike. I didn't really need to be sticking on there, fumbling with it, and mounting it on that pipe. Because I know me, I have to screw things up. I have my metric wrenches. I have my metric socket. I have a K&N model 117 that was recommended for the Grom. I'm hoping that this is the one that I need. This is it right here. This is what it looks like on most of the videos that I've seen, so I'm pretty sure this is it. Kind of looks like it'll fit right in there, and that spring mechanism will fit in there too. And on top of my tools, I have a pair of tweezers. Tweezers for getting things off without really prying it off with a screwdriver, having a little bit of grip. Never done this before. I've changed oil plenty of times in cars. I've changed oil on tanks. I've changed oil in armored personnel carriers and 5-ton and 2.5-ton trucks. Now I'm going to change oil on a motorcycle. Well, I probably changed oil on a motorcycle when I was a kid because we rode a lot of motorcycles when we were kids. But they were Hondas and they would go forever, so I can't remember actually changing the oil. Another minute, and we can kill this puppy and get ready to change the oil. Oh, before I get going, a friend of mine on my jet ski, right underneath there, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. He had an Oil dealership, somebody I went riding with. And he used to get me discounts on oil, and I would buy directly for him at cost. And now I use Oil in my jet ski. I use Oil in my car. And now I'm going to use Oil in my motorcycle. It's a brand name that I trust because a friend told me about it. Now I have 1 quart of 10W30 Oil. That's all this bike takes is 1 quart, and it should be easy to measure. All right, we are at 3 minutes. Let's kill the engine and start working on this puppy. All right. pretty sure that the two numbers I had to know were 12 and 8. 12 millimeter underneath and 8 millimeter on the side here. My 12. You use an extension so I don't burn myself. And since I can't look underneath because I have screwed up feet, I'm not going to lay down on the ground and find out that I can't get back up. Just direction. Pretty sure I'm set to go in the right direction. Yeah. It was like a 12. So like I said, I have ridden this thing almost 4,000 miles. People want to ask me why I got myself a small bike. Well, I'm getting 130 miles to the gallon approximately. I haven't reset the meter since I got the bike. And this is very tight. I hope they didn't torque it on. I think I'm going to have to pull the extension off. Yep. With my luck, I'm turning it in the wrong way or something. Fuck! Fuck! Oh! Fuck! Probably you should use some pipe or something. I mean, I got a torque wrench. I could probably use that. But, no, let's fucking skin my fucking hand. Yeah. Yep, it's kind of warm. There we go. I bought this oil pan cheap off Amazon. It only cost me $25. Maybe I should have brought some rags out here. But I'm going to get oil on my fingers anyways. Alright, I'm going to remove the cap. If I can. Holy shit, they really torqued everything down. Makes me wonder if they actually changed the oil. When I brought it in for the first services. I'm doing this myself because it cost me $85 to change the oil. $85, I mean, that's a little bit steep. Everyone says that's going great, but it seems to be that most motorcycles are easier to change oil than most cars. Plus, you use much less oil. next thing I want to do is remove, and we have a fucking insect here, fucking with me. Great, stay the fuck away. It's nothing that you will use. You will not. Great. Great. If I get stung, I can have fucking witnesses to why I don't do anything like this myself ever. I have a feeling I don't have an 8mm. That's gotta be smaller than an 8 fucking millimeter. The fuck, did they lose my fucking original fucking nuts? That's 10. No, I don't have an 8mm wrench. I have an 8mm socket. No, probably not. Nope. I get down to a 10mm socket. Oh, fucking gosh. Yeah. I think I have an 8mm on a box wrench. Or it just might not change the filter this time around. Oh, all I have is 10mm. I'll be right back. See if I can find that box wrench. Well, like everything else in my life, this does not seem to be going right. Let's see, I might have another tool inside. And to anybody else that does in the future, make sure you have all the tools. Here we are, hours later. The only thing I can find is mini vice grips. I do not recommend vice grips. Vice grips will fuck shit up. But in a pinch, I guess you can call these vice pinches. I'll test my vice grips. Got a bike tool here. I wonder if that has a 8mm wrench on it. It does. But a very good one. This. I swear they way over torqued this. Millimeter socket maybe will work. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck did these guys do? Fucking over torque this? Bunch of fucking assholes. Fucking dealership. Bunch of fucking assholes. Mega Motorsports. Toccoa, Georgia. Stay the fuck away from those guys. No fucking way. I don't believe my fucking luck. Okay, I don't know if this is everybody knows this moment, but I guess my 5/16 works okay for an 8mm. And I was able to get it on there and easily turn these off. But I forgot to start the camera before. Well, I was hoping that we could take the spring out and see what direction it was going in so I could stick it back in the right direction. But the fact that everything fell out makes me think that's not going to be possible now. But it looks like a totally omnidirectional spring, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, I'm going to take the tweezers, try to work this out. I had a plastic pry bar somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But this will work just fine now that I've got it freed up. I should probably just tip it out. But with my luck, something else will fall out too. Yeah, okay. Tip it out this way anyways. Oh, it's not working. Now I got oil on my hand grip. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. That's 3,400 miles approximately of shit. All right. I'm going to go grab the other filter and just reverse everything that we did using things I've done in the past. I'm going to take a little bit of oil and put it on this seal. And put that back inside. Take this spring. Put that in the hole. It's back in here. Currently, I'm using packing paper for my Amsoil as a rag because I forgot to bring out paper towels or a rag. Ooh. They even get me an Amsoil sticker. Alright, I'm gonna take my socket wrench. Freaking dog hairs everywhere. Gonna get on the outside of the motorcycle and cause a problem. Why'd your end fail? Dog hair. Huh, that's nice. I don't know if doing a little bit on each side is required, but that's what I'm going to do to make sure it seats properly. I was thinking about it, but I'll probably just check it out to hand tight and torque it up after. But I do have a torque wrench, but I should probably try to find out what the actual torque settings are for the oil plugs. Well, do that after. Okay, I got some crush washers. I don't think that I need to change them because this one looks pretty decent. Let's just use this one again. People wonder why I'm single. Can't find this underneath in the light. How am I supposed to find anything in the dark? Is there actually a hole underneath here? That's way back here. All right. So, find that socket. This is it. Oh my God. People probably wonder why I don't wear gloves. Kind of think gloves make things a little more unsafe because, yeah, you do have slippage. You have slippage with oil and tools anyways, but you're going to have slippage with gloves more, I think. So, I don't wear gloves in this type of deal. Yeah, I probably would have protected my hand a little bit better because I did have a pretty good line. Another inch higher, I probably would have had to go get stitches. All right. Now the fun part. We add the oil. Well, went out and got myself some, and I bought everything else. I got some cheap funnels. Would have loved to have kept the wrapper for them, but they taped it closed, and it didn't want to let go, so I had to rip into it. But thread this in. Now, take out a quart, you put in a quart. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it all out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it all out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it all out. Well, in there, do they put exactly a quart in there? Or do they put in enough so you can get a quart into your bike and not have any residue left over? Alright, so I'm going to unscrew the funnel. It seems to have dumped all the oil it needs. Extend this out so the ribbing doesn't catch any. Well, not much, hopefully. Push it through. Push it through. It seems to have worked. Bumblebee or something keeps coming over and visits me. The fucker stings me. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to knock my bike over. And then I'm going to have to do all of this again, because the oil will come out. All right, leaving everything in place, I'm going to restart the bike. Once it's restarted, I'm going to let it run for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to take it off my rear stand, move everything out of the way, and check the oil window. Usually I use my phone for that, but for this, maybe I'll just use the camera and look at it later. Alright, running it for 3 minutes at least. Down underneath, just so I can look for any drips. So most people are probably asking me why I got a Grom. Well, my son was learning how to ride, and he got a Navi, something that he could afford, and it's just, you know, something simple, just twist the throttle and go. So I had to teach him how to ride, so I got a Grom, and he followed me everywhere. And 30 days later, after getting both motorcycles, we both got our license. And that gave him the confidence to go out and get his driver's license. So now he drives a 2020 Mini Cooper, which he had bought last week. If you guys want to send me donations or anything like that, it would be nice, so I can help him pay for his toys. You know, or not, whatever. But here we are. We're around in about 3 minutes now, I think. Gonna let it go another minute, just be cautious. Don't see anything dripping. Everything seems to be sealed up pretty good and running pretty good, and we'll kill it. Alright, I'm gonna remove this. Slide this out of the way. Try not to screw things up. Pull the camera back a little bit. I used the jack because it gave me some clearance underneath, since I can't lay down, because if I lay down and if I can't get back up, I'm going to be laying here for it'll be another 3 hours before anybody else comes home. And these rocks are pretty uncomfortable, I would say, for laying down. But I'm hoping that this camera is picking it up, but that should be level. And I will check it again after I stop recording. But why did it get 100 gram? Probably wondering that. Well, I don't need to look pretty. I'm always wearing a helmet. I just needed something functional. Help my son learn how to ride. And I get 130 miles to the gallon. I drive 47 miles to work every morning, and on the way home I usually add another 10 or 15 miles to the trip, just because I'm out having a good time. So that's 100 miles a day, and on a good week I'm doing it 5 days a week. My next big repair is I gotta change the chain on this thing, because after 4,000 miles the stock chain is stretched out almost to the end. I get a little bit more I can go, but I went out and bought a new chain, one with O-rings in it, and I'm gonna try one of those next. You know, they're not really expensive. You know, the repair doesn't seem like it's gonna be too hard, but you know me, I turn a simple oil change into a project. But going back to the Grom, 4,000 miles. I love the thing. I am so glad I bought it. It's so fun to ride. I'm zipping down the highway, and I'm 6'1". I weigh about 255 now. I've lost about 60 pounds since January, and probably another 10 pounds since buying a Grom. And it's great. It's just, I recommend you getting one if you're just looking for something to tool around town on, or you're looking to commute, something that's not too far of a commute. I actually commute over mountains. If anybody wants to know, I look Neil's Gap. in Georgia. I go over that, you know, twice a day most days. If it's a crappy day, if I get caught in the rain, it handles okay in the rain. I love it in the rain. It's actually kind of cool, you know, because you're on this tiny little bike soaked. Or I take the Subaru. But it's great. I would highly recommend you getting one. And, you know, if you're in the Georgia area, North Georgia mountains, look me up and go ride together. Plenty of smokehouses, plenty of twisty roads. You know, I never cross the mustard. I don't have enough power to cross the mustard, really. I do pass going downhill when there's a tailwind. You know, broaden up my shoulders so I have a huge sail going on, push me ahead. I have had the Grom up to 68 miles per hour downhill with the tailwind, and it was stable and it wasn't shaky. It was very enjoyable. But on a flat, on a still day, I have no problems getting it up to 58. I might actually try to do another video with that in it to show that. But the GPS on this camera is a little bit off, so I never reached 58 on the GPS. So, but you know, you might be able to see it on the speedometer as I ride, and I'll try to do it that way. But thank you for allowing me to entertain you while I change the oil on my Grom for the first time at 4,000 miles, and hopefully I didn't screw it up. I do have a 5-year unlimited mile warranty, and hopefully they don't see this and void it. All right, everybody have a good day. Good day. There's my accent comes out. My fake accent, I guess, because it's been a long time since I lived in England. But anyways, everybody have a good day. Ride safe. Don't cross the mustard. And if you have to, make sure it's safe to do so. You're not going to put anybody else at risk. All right.